chào các quý vị phụ huynh, tôi là Việt Hà và đồng hành với tôi hôm nay là thầy Greig, người đã có 8 năm kinh nghiệm giảng dạy tại GLN. Hôm nay tôi và thầy Greig sẽ cùng trả lời một số các câu hỏi theo chủ đề đồng hành cùng con học tiếng Anh tại nhà.
I think children pick up good habits from their parents, so maybe the parents need to find the inspiration for the children. First example is maybe reading them books in English, showing them movies, listening to music. We have the old saying in English, monkey see, monkey do. So if the parents at home are showing an interest in English, maybe the children can also find the passion and the love for English at home through their parents. Doing searches online, making it a game, you know, there's always different ways of inspiring kids at home. Good question. Parents, even if they don't speak English well, any activity in English at home, any motivation, anything at home in English is always going to be beneficial for the child. Children come home from school, children share what they learned in English, parents making sure that the kids are using what English they learned in school, going on Google, downloading some games that they can play. They can always change it into children becoming the teacher. If the parents aren't good at English, the child learns at school, comes home and shares it, the children become the teacher. Yeah, and children becoming teacher kind of, you know, another inspiration for the kid. Well, it always depends on the child, depends on their level. You know, at GLN we offer courses anywhere from 2 hours to 12 hours a week. As I said, always depends on the child and their ability. But whatever a child is studying here at GLN or at any school, they should always be doing the same or more at home. If a child really wants their English to improve, the number of hours increases. If they're just taking English for fun, the hours decrease. But it depends on the students and what they're interested. Our online courses here at GLN are set up the same way, anywhere from 2 hours to 12 hours a week. So it always depends on the student. Self-study is very important. Whether the child is learning by watching videos on YouTube or watching movies, listening to music. Right now we know with coronavirus, the studying at home can be done online with the classes. GLN offers online courses. If it's the parent and the student together, they can always work on worksheets at home. The internet is an endless well of knowledge, yeah? But online is good because at least with online you still have a teacher who can correct you, whether if you're studying on YouTube, you have no one who can actually, you know, check your mistakes.
Thank you.
Now, unfortunately, just because a student has studied at an English school with foreign teachers doesn't always mean their English is going to improve. Now, I know a lot of people may not like that answer, but a foreign teacher or any teacher of English will give the child a key. The child has to go and then open the door to English. It's not as simple as coming to English class and leaving with a wonderful knowledge of English. You know, you have a book, the teacher studies with the book, but the kid has to go home, open the book, and keep practicing. Now, the child being shy, the child needs to remember that it's not important if they make a mistake. Making mistakes is part of it. Every teacher has made more mistakes than any student. They have to remember that making mistakes is part of the learning. If they don't make mistakes, they won't learn. If they're too shy to make a mistake, they're never going to improve. As a teacher, ask a student, hey, what's the answer? Too shy. But at least if they're talking and they're trying, they're making an effort. Children have to understand that if they make a mistake with pronunciation, people won't understand. If they make a mistake with grammar, people will still understand. So there's no reason to be shy, and it's part of the learning process.
Okay.
I think the advantages are at least the students don't have to stop studying. Use it or lose it. If the students are staying at home for 3 or 4 weeks at a time, they don't have the chance to practice their English, the knowledge leaves. They're still practicing with the teacher, they have their classmates in the class, they can watch the video, they can see, everything's the same. To me, the only disadvantage is in the classroom, you still have time to talk with the other students. Online isn't as easy in the classroom environment. Talking with the teacher, no problem. But when you're working in groups, you know, in a classroom, you can sit 3 or 4 groups at a time, you can converse, and then you can debate. That's a little bit more difficult online. But at least the online doesn't allow the student to stop learning. They continue to be motivated. They still see their classmates. And it makes them remember their English. I believe that's a really important advantage for online courses.
Thanks for answering questions from concerned parents worried about their kids' education in this time of Corona.
No problem. Good luck, kids.